Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up, goes to the toilet, and then starts running, because the gazelle knows that if she doesn't run fast enough, the lion will eat her. Every morning in Africa, the lion wakes up. And he doesn't go to the toilet because the lion knows, first, he is lazy, second, he is the king, so he can be lazy, but above all, he knows he's lower than the gazelle. Therefore, the lion starts to run and pees on the way. A few months ago, I subscribed to a club, a gym membership. So I had a person who kept telling me, why don't you train seriously? Why don't you go serious for training every day, at least twice a day for a few weeks? And then I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna try this gym. And now I can give you a few points about my experience at the gym, because I've been always training from home, not doing calisthenics, not doing functional. I was doing my own thing, basically. But yeah, going to the gym. First thing, when you wake up in the morning in your house, and even though it may smell very bad, you don't smell it because you were there. And well, if you go to the gym, the first thing you smell is people's sweat. But okay, there are not hot chicks in your house around, unless you are really lucky and you have a mansion with lots of naked women going around, but that's not my case, so, and probably not even yours. So yeah, that's the difference. So if you wake up at home, you are just more comfortable and it's there. You don't need to take a shower somewhere else. You don't need to change your clothes somewhere else where somebody else is doing it, where you have to, you know, it's not as practical as your house is, at least for me. And above all, there is no commuting time. So you are there, you are in your gym already. Of course, at the gym you can find machines that you wouldn't find otherwise at home unless you buy them, but that's not the point of this video. So I assume when I say training from home, you just don't use any tools at all, just your body. And maybe the table, the chair, what you have in a house normally. Walls, doors, door frames, things like that. So the gym allows you to bulk more muscles, above all on your legs, because it's the part that we struggle the most without weights to train. On the other hand, because of all of these tools, training in the gym, it's potentially more dangerous than training from home. You can get harm in both cases, don't get me wrong, but in worst case scenario, if you get harm at home while doing push-ups because you did something wrong, then you just rest for a couple of weeks and then you are good to go again. So it's much more difficult. While in the gym, you may get seriously harmed. And above all, because now personal trainers, unless you pay them, they just don't care about you. They care about the equipment, they care about the gym. But if you use the tool improperly, as long as you don't break it, that's fine. They don't tell you anything. Unless, of course, you pay them and that's it. Of course, much really depends on your goal. What's your goal? You want to bulk up, turning into a bodybuilder? Then, yeah, the answer is very simple, go to the gym. Because unless you buy a gym in your house, where you need space and money, you better go to the gym. On the other hand, if you really just care about being in shape, being able to move, to keep moving through the time till you become old, you don't really need to go to the gym. You can simply train from home, developing a very nice athletic body and saving the money and the time to go to the gym. So I would say, in other words, it's really up to you. It's really up to you. There's no good, there's no bad. One is more devoted to aesthetic, one is more maybe devoted to health. And I'm always oriented to the health side of things. But yeah, it's like choosing between skiing or snowboarding. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I have no clue about either skiing or snowboarding. So, when you wake up in the morning, it really doesn't matter if you are a lion or if you're a gazelle. What it matters is that you run. Oh, and by the way, running was a metaphor. I didn't mean that you should start running now. Actually, I'm gonna make a video about it.